Have you ever wondered what's behind the meteoric rise of the Chinese yuan and how it's challenging the economic dominance of the United States? It's a story of incredible growth, fierce competition, and high-stakes power plays. China's impressive economic growth has put it on the world stage as an economic powerhouse, and in recent years it has been taking steps to promote its currency, the yuan, as an alternative to the US dollar. What's more, Russia has been cooperating with China to further promote the yuan as a global currency. Join us as we delve into this fascinating topic and uncover the potential impact on the global economy and our everyday lives. Hello, and welcome to today's video on the rise of the yuan and how China and Russia are challenging US economic dominance. As we all know, the US dollar has been the anchor of the international financial system for decades, but its dominance is being challenged by China and Russia, who are actively seeking to create an alternative payment system. One of the main reasons for this urgency is the ongoing tensions between the US and Russia over the Ukraine war and Taiwan. Russian President Vladimir Putin has proposed the creation of a new international reserve currency based on a basket of currencies of BRICS members. The aim of this proposal is to allow Moscow and Beijing to evade economic sanctions, a financial weapon whose powers and limits have become clear in the Western nations' response to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The proposal envisions a BRICS version of the International Monetary Fund's special drawing rights. Russia and China have taken other steps to lay the foundation for an alternative payment system. China created the Cross-Border Interbank Payment System, or CIPS, in 2015, offering an alternative to SWIFT. The Chinese yuan share in international settlements has been increasing, and more institutions are considering taking part in non-dollar settlement networks. While the dominance of the dollar is firmly entrenched, its weaponization by the US has led many important countries to search for alternatives. The share of dollars in global central bank reserves has dropped steadily, and alternative payment systems and digital currencies are being explored. Although the Chinese yuan's share in international settlements is increasing, analysts say that China is unlikely to risk international backlash to come to the aid of Russia. However, the world needs to pay attention to how financial relations between Russia and China are evolving as they are actively working to challenge the US dollar's status as the anchor of the international financial system. The currency could suffer weakness by 1,000 cuts, which could have significant implications for the US economy given its dependence on the dollar's unique status. In 2022, Russia and China collaborated on de-dollarization, a process aimed at reducing a country's dependence on the US dollar for international trade and finance. However, this collaboration did not protect Russia's economy from the Western sanctions that followed Russia's invasion of Ukraine. To manage its trade and reserves, Russia turned to the Chinese yuan and gold. However, the use of the yuan and gold introduces new vulnerabilities and risks, including the possibility of China manipulating the ruble, yuan exchange rate, liquidation risk of Chinese bonds, and elimination of currency swap lines. While gold transfers from Russia to China have increased, there has not been a global mass sell-off of Russian reserve gold due to legal restrictions, logistical challenges, and a lack of willing partners. The growing economic cooperation between China and Russia and their increasing use of their own currencies for trade are being examined in the context of their challenge to the dominance of the US dollar. It is acknowledged that China and Russia have been seeking alternatives to the US-dominated global financial system, but challenging the entrenched dominance of the US dollar will be a difficult task. There are significant obstacles to be overcome if China and Russia are to successfully challenge the dollar's dominance. Overall, the rise of the yuan and the increasing economic cooperation between China and Russia are significant developments that have the potential to challenge the long-standing dominance of the US dollar in the global financial system. While China and Russia have taken steps to create alternative payment systems and reduce their dependence on the dollar, the challenges they face in this endeavor are significant, and the potential risks and consequences should not be underestimated. As global economic and political power continues to shift, the future of the international financial system remains uncertain. However, it is clear that the rise of the yuan and the increasing economic cooperation between China and Russia are trends that cannot be ignored. As investors and policymakers continue to navigate this changing landscape, it will be important to stay informed about these developments and their potential implications for the global economy. The rise of the yuan, also known as the renminbi, has the potential to significantly impact the dominance of the US dollar as the world's leading reserve currency. As China's economy grows, so does the use of the yuan in international trade and finance. The more countries use the yuan in transactions, the less they will need to rely on the US dollar, which could lead to a decline in the dollar's dominance. If China continues to grow and attract foreign investment, more countries may start to hold yuan-denominated assets instead of US dollar-denominated ones. This could reduce the demand for US dollars as a reserve currency. As China's economic power grows, it may become more of a financial player in the world. This could pose a challenge to the US dollar's status as the dominant currency for global finance and could lead to a shift towards a more multi-currency system. The rise of the yuan could create political challenges for the US, as it may try to resist China's increasing economic and financial influence. This could lead to increased tensions and potential conflicts between the two countries. A shift away from the US dollar as the world's reserve currency could have significant implications for global financial stability, as it could potentially create more volatility and uncertainty in financial markets. In conclusion, it is clear that China and Russia are making significant efforts to challenge the dominance of the US dollar in the international financial system. Although there are many obstacles and risks associated with this process, the growing adoption of alternative currencies and payment systems suggests that the global financial landscape is changing. What do you think will be the future of the global financial system? Will the US dollar maintain its dominance, or will we see the rise of alternative currencies and payment systems? Share your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.